Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Trailers, 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 as uh, they say on the Geek Buddies, especially Shannon McClung. Got a ton of trailers we're reacting to, so we're going to do a Trove, starting with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan, brother. Real American. It's a new uh, documentary or well, yeah, I guess documentary on Netflix. And I know a lot of people would be like, okay, documentary about Hulk Hogan, and I believe he or his family is somewhat involved. So it would be like, okay, is this going to be a softball thing or whatever? Given how the mini series they did on Vince McMahon and Unreal, how they are. I really do think that they will probably get into some of the, not so great things about Hulk Hogan. But let's go ahead and take a look. Hulkamaniacs.
In wrestling, you should be remembered from all the wars you've been and everything you've done.
Look at this! I don't believe it!
Some people hate me, but after I'm gone, I think people don't know the truth. Who was this guy really? Oh, that's the hardest part, standing up. I really was here for a reason more than just wrestling.
The fans liked believing Hulk was Superman.
Is it art? Is it fakery? What is it?
Well, there she goes. 1, 2, kicks out.
Life was so clear. Where did that life go? The mistakes shone through.
Most of us think of Hulk Hogan as the king of the ring. But was there a sinister side to his success?
What Hogan preaches is apparently not what he practices.
I was running pretty hard partying. Maybe I was drunk. Maybe I was hot. I don't know what to tell you.
It's kind of like a recipe for disaster.
There are millions of kids that have believed in me and what I stand for.
You're a liar.
The character was so strong. Terry got lost along the trip.
Hulk Hogan has torn down everything that he once built.
Really want me to tell the truth? Okay. I know where all the bodies are buried.
Okay.
We literally didn't speak to each other anymore. But I realized I still love him.
One night they love you, one night they don't.
I mean, there's Hulk and there's everybody else. Terry Bollea was just a human being. But when I went in that ring, brother, I was Hulk Hogan. The character helps people. That's all I know. I can't predict what the final act of the story's going to be. But the legend of Hulk Hogan will live forever.
Okay. But yeah, it's in his own words. So, like I said, the question is, how real is he going to be? Now, as he said, I know where the bodies are buried, but of course you can say that if you're talking about other people involved in all that. But like I said, is he going to be real about himself? Hope so. All right, so next we got. I still don't understand why it's not giving me the next thing in order. But all right, so next we have the Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. And, again, I have the book. I have not read it. So, of course, I need to read the book before this comes out. I can't remember right now, which we'll see after, at the end of the trailer when it comes out. So I got to make that push to read it. So here we go. And then, of course, this story of Haymitch, the mentor for Katniss and Peeta.
Haymitch Abernathy. I bet I know a thing or two about you. You love her and she loves you.
Only love.
Now, you are on your own.
Welcome to the second quarter quell.
You have no idea what's in store for you. Twice the number of tributes, twice the glory.
Presentation could save your life.
Shoulders back, big smile.
You're brilliant if you drink it.
I confess to having a moment.
What do you think about the games having 100% more competitors than usual?
From what I've seen, they're 100% stupid as usual. President Snow has all the power.
Why do you submit to it all?
If we can stop the games, we can stop the capital too.
The arena, it's a killing machine. But all machines can be broken.
Go out there and make them remember you.
I'm sick of living in fear. Just surviving. We're not animals to kill for their entertainment.
If you disobey me, we shall open the bloodbath with the longest, most drawn-out death your people have ever seen. And may the odds be.
Okay, so yeah, I still got plenty of time to read the book. As I've said many a times, and I'm really trying to get back into my reading, as I've got like dozens, literally, of books, like at least 2 dozens books on my shelf that I haven't read, which is not good. It might be 3 by now. Actually, I got to recount it. But yeah, it's interesting knowing, okay, this is a story about Haymitch, and, you know, seeing as he was kind of idealized, as far as, like, you know, can take down the Capitol, we don't got to do what it say, to where we meet him, you know, played by Woody Harrelson in the first Hunger Games, completely jaded and just, like, done with it all and everything. So, that's going to be interesting. Very interesting to see. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, so next we have... Okay, so Insidious, Out of the Further. I like good, you know, I like a good horror movie. Insidious is not a franchise that I've ever looked at, nor had the desire to, for a number of reasons. I know that I believe my sister and some others, you know, who are into horror, they love the Insidious movies. I don't know. There's just something about when I've seen the trailers and stuff, I'm like, I don't know. But we have a trailer for the next Insidious movie, and like a number of franchises where I was like, I don't know about this, or I mean, I watched one and I was kind of like, I don't know. I mean, if it looks interesting enough, then, you know, maybe I'll go back and do a marathon of them. But let's see. We have Insidious, Out of the Further.
How are you doing today? All right. I'm just gonna take a look inside. Looks like there's something stuck in here. Yeah, just ever since she was born, it's been just the two of us.
Hi.
Hi! We were really happy. Had some sleep. Until I started having these dreams. Maya? I'm scaring my daughter. I need someone to tell me how to stop this.
Those are not dreams, Gemma. You have a rare gift. The ability to travel into the realm between this world and the next one. But you can do something I didn't know was possible. You can bring demons back to the human world permanently.
What happens if I can't control this? Maya?
Maya?
Okay, and I see Lee Winnell listed in that as well. Let's see. Okay, yeah, based on the characters, I forgot this Insidious is Lee Winnell. Huh. Well, I mean, it definitely looks interesting. And again, now granted, my knowledge of Insidious is just again based on the trailers because I haven't watched it. But even as far as what this movie is, seems a bit different than the previous Insidiouses. As you know, that one character, the woman, was like, you have the rare gift of being able to venture into the other world and can bring them back or whatever. So, actually, again, this is, even though this is kind of the horror, this is a little bit more on the edge for me. Like, I don't know if I want to watch this, but it is intriguing to me. So, that being said, next we have, okay, I have no idea what this is. I just saw it amongst us. I was making a list of, catching up a number of videos. Ice Cream Man looks to be a horror movie as well. So let us take a look at Ice Cream Man. Okay. Oh, that's right, Eli Roth. I saw that. So as you know, this is going to be messed up. Ice cream. Yeah, ice cream. Ew. Okay, well that was like quick and to the point, but so it seems like this Ice Cream Man inspires murder. So, okay. All right. Next on the agenda, we have the tickets on sale and what it seems to be like other sites put a Red Band trailer. I mean, being as it's Warner Brothers official channel, maybe there's a Red Band released to some others and one that wasn't on the main Warner Brothers page. I don't know. But anyways, Mortal Kombat 2, as I've done the teasers for this, and I've kind of given my feelings on, again, I like Mortal Kombat. Again, as a kid, the first couple games I played, of course, the, you know, original classic now, if you will, Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 dun. The first Mortal Kombat. It is all its cheesiness. Again, I enjoyed it. Annihilation, not so much. The reboot for it, well, it was okay. So, like I said, I'm not having extremely high hopes for this, but I mean, as long as it's fun, that's what matters. And of course, we're getting to see more of the Kombat characters we like and love, and Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. That's interesting. So, let's go ahead and take a look.
It's showtime.
Mortal Kombat 2. Get tickets now. Damn.
There are 8 billion people on this planet. And Mortal Kombat is upon us.
If we lose one more time, the Earth is gone.
Johnny Cage, this is a war to the fate of your world.
I hope your ancestors are watching.
Now would be a good time to use those powers, mate. You wanna know my power? I am Johnny Cage. Ah, we're...
Get over here! Damn.
Okay. I'm getting more excited.
Remember, if you fell, the earth falls with you. Uno mas, thanks, Ed. Sub-Zero. I am reborn.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat 2, rated R. Get tickets now. Experience it in IMAX. Only theaters May 8th.
Okay. So, yeah, okay. I have to admit, that got me a little more excited. I mean, because, yes, we got little bits of the action in the previous teasers and everything, but that's just more like, again, like shots taken from the games as far as the battles, finishes, and whatnot. So, yeah, that does excite me a little bit more. So, I'll be honest. All right. So, let's see. Next on the agenda, we have Godzilla Minus Zero. Godzilla Minus One was an interesting film. It wasn't quite what I thought it was going to be, but still, I found it to be an interesting film nonetheless. So now we have Godzilla Minus Zero. Let's take a look.
If their operation fails, maybe we'll finally get to use it.
Abort third drop. Repeat. Abort third drop.
Okay. So truly just a short teaser. But it's Godzilla. So yeah. Again, will it be something I'm going out to the theaters to see? I don't know. Maybe. Just depends on what's going on. But definitely when it's on video, I'm going to see. Because, I mean, it... Again, I guess you could say in comparison, of course, to the Americanized Godzilla or Kaiju verse with, Godzilla, Kong, Monarch, and all that, which I still have yet to see Monarch because I may need to get an Apple Plus account. Obviously, stark difference in the way the tone is and everything. Obviously, the American ones are more action, destruction. I mean, destruction, of course, because it's Godzilla. But I think they've been more like bow, 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 where Godzilla minus 0 and -1. I keep thinking backwards. Yeah, -1 and then -0. Looks like it'll be like, of course, there'll be the kaiju destruction, but it was more, the story of this pilot that bailed, and then other characters around him. So, other characters, denizens of Japan, if you will. So, yeah, I'm interested in seeing it. Just again, I'm not sure if it's one that I'll be rushing out to the theaters to see in comparison to the others, but I mean, who knows? But I mean, again, it is Godzilla. So, alrighty. Next on the agenda. Okay, is a movie called My Best Friend's Dead, again by Lionsgate. Again, I've not heard anything about this movie. I have no idea what this is, so let's take a look.
I'm Olivia. Just your basic, unemployed, medicated, fragile white girl. I'm fine here, alone in my house. Okay, so not totally alone. Meet Aurora, my best friend. Well, my dead best friend. We had made this promise to each other that if one of us died, we would try to bring the other one back.
Olivia?
Not one footprint. Could be looking at a professional.
Or like a serial killer?
Aurora!
It's a cost.
She's turning into something else.
There were 2 missing boys, and most likely there are more.
Help me, please, please!
Okay, so this is something straight to demand. Obviously, like a horror comedy type thing. Oh goodness. So, all right. Well, that was that. Let's see. Next. Oops. So next we have Passenger, which again, no idea. It's by Paramount. Just as like I said, there's a lot of like horror movies that that we're getting these days. And again, I totally get it. For the most part, they're low budget. Again, people love horror, so max returns on them and all that. So let's see. That's what I'm thinking it is, but I could be wrong. So let's take a look and see what Passenger is.
Make it quick.
Dude, give me 1 minute. Yo.
Yeah, the Gonna said she'll come back and like, what's going on?
Daniel?
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember seeing the teaser for this. Then he kept seeing the passenger on the side of the road.
Oh, no way.
Or is this the same one that I watched before? This trailer suit. Okay, it's kind of starting the same, but
I saw these on the car last night. 3 scratches just like that.
You didn't stop, did you? It's something unholy.
Something's following us.
Saint Christopher, protect me today. All my travels. Give us your warning signs. If danger is near. Danger is near. Danger is near.
Oh.
No one outruns a passenger.
Okay, jeez. All right. Looks like there's some fun stuff next month. All right. So let's see what's next on. Actually, yeah, that looks like some fun, scary movie time. So, guessing if I can, I'll be going to see that. Just like again with my work schedule going from an alternating 12 hours, so I had free days off where I could do things and everything. I'm back on an 8 hours, 5 days a week schedule. So, if I get my Saturday and Sunday, that's still good, which it always inevitably ends up being that extra day. So, but again, that's, less days during the week where I can do things and, not have to deal with as many people. But, it's what it is. So we shall see. Next up, we have, so there are 2 trailers coming from Angel Studios. Now, again, most of the things that I've seen from Angel as far as pop up, tend to be more religious themed. I'm trying to remember, was the Left Behind reboot by Angel or no? But anyways, but they do some others, I guess not quote unquote traditionally Christian things, and this one upcoming Runner, I think is more of a action suspense thing, and then there's one Young George Washington, I think it is this after this by them. So let's go ahead and take a look.
You're Hank, aren't you? You're the delivery man.
Okay,
but this is not a FedEx package. There's a little girl that's very sick. Now you're delivering her a new liver. If she doesn't get this today, she's not gonna make it.
Let me ask you a question. How much does one of those go for in the black market?
$1 million, maybe.
$1 million?
Go, go, go!
Ben, are you gonna help at all?
My hands are literally tied!
Listen, I know how scared you are.
There's nothing in the world that's gonna keep us from getting to you. How do I look?
Just tucking your shoes.
I'm tucking my shirt. You're covered in blood.
September. Oh, and that was another thing. I saw the release date. I was like, that's an interesting day. September 11th, obviously. Okay. So, looks interesting. So, let's go ahead and check the next one, which is Young George Washington.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums.
As popping
I'm gonna hit drum.
Why can I not become a British officer?
Chop down the cherry tree.
Because you are not British, George.
There must be a path.
There is not for you.
Go dig my grave.
I sense a storm looming over the Ohio territories.
I could go there, survey it for you.
So you have ambition.
Since the Crown sent me to serve, I've yet to have a good experience with our colonists.
I look forward to changing your opinion.
Much of that territory is unexplored. It's wild, unpredictable, and dangerous.
What are you called?
George Washington.
Whose fort is that?
It's the French. And land claimed by the British Crown.
Demand the French leave.
Who does own this land, if not the one who has the will to tame it? Tell your king we will never leave.
Then they will force you to leave.
Oh.
These are not the open battlefields to which you're accustomed.
I have fought in a great many battlefields.
Not in the New World, sir.
If you fail, I have a colonial to blame.
This is a direct order, and we will obey it.
It's not your fault, George.
Major Washington. You lost.
You started a war.
Great cast.
There's no fairness here.
That is not the way the world works. Then someone should remake it.
Choose your path. Make it yours.
Forward!
That makes
Prove
sense.
them wrong.
Obviously, our 250th anniversary.
In theaters July 3rd. Celebrate.
Of course, before the 4th of July. Okay. I do like a good, be it, as I said, biopic, documentary, historical, period piece. That's what I was looking for. Duh, my brain was out for a second. I do enjoy a good period piece. Like I said, history. So, yeah. History was one of my, more liked subjects growing up. So, yeah, looks good. And I have to say, between this and the last one, Runner, Angel Studios, again, is showing me it's not just, religious Christian movies. Interesting studio. All right, so what we got? We still got a couple things here.
Great America's 250th anniversary.
Let's see. So, okay. So, had a quick cut there. Had my mom come in for a second. So now we have a trailer for Sleeping Dog, which was on Jeremy Corbell's channel. And Jeremy Corbell is a name that I think anyone familiar with the UFO, UAP topic would probably know. Him and George Knapp, there's a lot of stuff that they've been behind, involved with the hearings that have happened in Congress. Kind of, a lot of more behind the scenes, and even not this last one, but the one before that, I believe, Jeremy was apparently very involved with something, and then they kind of shafted him, giving someone else credit for bringing this beforehand, which was kind of low. But anyways, as I am someone who is very into the UAP, UFO, and just paranormal in general topic, let's see what we have here from Jeremy.
Your journalistic credentials mean jack shit. If you look in the 70s and 80s with the CIA, they used to have reporters on their payroll. They don't respect anybody.
Corbell is an investigative journalist who helped obtain and release the DoD footage of UFOs.
I've been holding a secret for about 11 years, and it's going to be extremely public. universe. It's not a video of an alien. It's not a video of one craft. It's more than that.
Years ago, I went searching for the truth about UFOs. And I found it.
He was the most curious kid ever.
First person that I pointed a camera at was John Lear.
John Lear, son of the famed aviation pioneer and a world-class pilot.
The government has between 30 and 50 alien bodies.
Cold called his phone, and he picked up. I want to bring, a camera, and then how open he was with me.
This was not part of my game plan at all.
Flying saucers, flying discs of extraterrestrial origin.
The evidence is very strong. They've been here and are here.
It's an Alice in Wonderland planet. Very few people will ever find the truth. But everybody is looking for the truth. And a lot of people think that they found the truth. But that's impossible.
I'm like the least qualified person on planet Earth. One thing I am is I am worthy of your trust.
If you really have stuff that is that sensitive that you cannot release, you're relying on your connection as a journalist. They're not going to come after you, not only you, but they're going to come after your family. If I die, this story comes out.
It would represent one of the largest leaks in American history. I don't know what to do, man. Is it worth it?
Okay.
To who?
Okay. Yeah. There have been a number of films that have come out, as far, of course, over the decades about UFOs and stuff. More recently, you have things like Moment of Contact and The Phenomena by James Fox. There's The Age of Disclosure, which came out, which I still haven't seen yet, but I need to. But I mean, because as I looked at a lot of those, and then of course heard the thoughts of people also in this sphere who did watch it, it was just like, okay, interesting, or not really kind of what was expecting for as far as maybe some type of new or very interesting info. But I have to say, looking at Jeremy's movie, like I said, he's made, I am very intrigued. So let me see, when was it coming out? Sleeping Dog.
To who?
Okay, so May 12th. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out next month. So cool. And then as far as sci-fi, there's the movie Steven Spielberg Disclosure Day coming out, which I am looking very forward to seeing. So next, okay, and see, this is weird how this does have my next next thing in my queue showing up, but others don't, which is weird. Okay, so next we have, hold on, pause this for a second. Let me see. Let me check something quickly. Sorry, my phone was going off a number of times. What is Jose doing? Okay, I'll have to check all those in there. Anyways, all right. So Fokker in Law, which I'm guessing is part of the Fokker franchise. So first it was starring Ben Stiller, and not Al Pacino, but Robert De Niro. God, I'm having my brain is all over the place. Sorry. But there's Meet the Parents, which I enjoyed Meet the Parents. Then Meet the Fockers, which I can't remember if I ever did see that or not. If so, I don't remember it. I know I've seen clips, but I don't know if I ever saw the entire movie, watched the movie Meet the Fockers. And then I believe there was Little Fockers, again, which I have not seen at all. But Anyway, so it looks like we have a new movie in the Fokker franchise, Fokker in Law. So let's take a look.
Don't worry. I test all the potential new family members with this machine.
That he does.
Is your name Olivia Jones?
Yes.
You love Henry Fokker?
Very much.
Do you have a positive impression of Henry's family so far?
Yes.
Hello. Hey, the old machine. It's funny to be on the outside. Used to being in the hot seat.
Would you like to ask me some questions, Greg?
Okay, Olivia, do you think I hold Henry emotionally hostage?
I mean, yeah. You call him Wee Wee?
Wee Wee?
What is that, like a joke about his Wee Wee?
Oh, nope, no jokes about Henry's little penis. I mean, not little. You probably have more up-to-date info on it. I haven't seen it for a while, so.
Dad, please stop talking.
All right. What do you think of Olivia?
She's adorable, so smart. Good boy.
He likes you. With one sniff, dogs can tell more about a person's character than a human could. I don't know if you were aware, Greg, but when we first met, I didn't think you were good enough for my pancake.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
But Olivia's a powerhouse.
People underestimate me, but actually, I was an FBI hostage negotiator. Oh, badass.
Here comes the airplane.
I pulled the strings of the hostage takers, like strategic, emotional puppetry. That's how I'm gonna free Henry from you, Greg. Oh my God.
What do we do?
Oh my God, you baby birdied Grandpa Jay. I'm gonna ask Olivia to marry me.
What?
Hey, you sure she's the one?
Dad, why?
I'm a little worried about Henry. He's so innocent, and she's trained to manipulate people. I love the lengths that you go to for your mishpucha. Mishpucha, that means family in Yiddish.
I know.
I'm not that easy to tame.
I'm considering inviting Olivia into the circle of trust.
Look at the guns on this guy.
Well, thank you for noticing.
She can't just waltz in there. I worked my ass off to get in there.
Should be an interesting weekend.
Are you not entertained? Race to the end?
Let's do it.
Oh, gas, no brace, yeah. Got him going insane.
Oh, ouch.
I thought this would be an opportunity to get to know me, to bond.
How do you bond with an emotional puppeteer? I won't be your little Pinocchio, Geppetto, evil Geppetto. I'm a real boy.
What the hell's the matter with you, Fokker?
Okay, that does look fun. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so next we have Spaceballs, a teaser for the new Spaceballs movie, or other places that title revealed.
Nearly 40 years ago, a promise was made.
God willing, we'll all meet again in Spaceballs 2. The search for more money. Money, you know?
Hold it. Wait a minute. It's me, Mel Brooks. I have a major announcement. Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money, is not going to be the title of this movie. Why not? Because after all these years, I found the money. There it is, the money. It was in my basement. But everywhere I go, people say, Mel, where's the new Spaceballs? When are you going to make the new Spaceballs? When are you going to make the new one? Well, we did it. The title is Spaceballs, the new one. It's just like the old one, but it's newer. That's why it's called the new one. There you have it. I'll see you at the movies, and may the Schwartz be with you.
Yep. Okay, April 23rd, still got a year to go, but yep. That's all I can say. I love Spaceballs. It's, let's see, it's on my shelf here. Yeah, oh yeah, of course we are. There. Jesus, my shelf is, yeah, again, Spaceballs. how come we have a copy of the movie? We're still in the middle of filming. But anyways, I love Spaceballs, and yeah, I can't wait to see this. And I hope that, again, as so many franchises of recent have had a continuation after, yeah, now 30, 40 years or whatever. And I've enjoyed a good number of them. I can't think of many that have been like, oh my God, that was so great, so awesome. But I mean, overall, a lot of them I've enjoyed. So, and again, this is Mel Brooks. So I know he's going to put a lot of love into this. And Spaceballs, the new one, should be really fun. So let's go ahead. And next, Street Fighter, which, I said before, between Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, I was thinking I'm more excited for Street Fighter. So let's look at our official trailer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got good news, y'all. Gathered here are the world's best fighters.
I won't deny it, I'm a street fighter.
But only one of which will be crowned the world champion of street fighting! You win! Perfect.
You're not a warrior anymore, you're a sideshow.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
This is your shot at redemption.
Who are you gonna show? The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
Really? They're playing 4 non-blondes?
How did you find me?
I'm paid to find champions. Even if they're lost.
25 years of my life is still trying to get up that great big yellow hole.
Good to see you, old friend.
Still reckless.
Sit down.
This tournament is not what it seems. We have to be ready.
Everyone keeps going on about your thighs. I don't see what the big deal is. Bitch, please!
That was some abracadabra shit. Oh, what's going on?
Yeah. Lockdown.
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Go at Ryu!
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, Andrew Koji, Lang, Joe, Roman Reigns, David Dastmalchian, Cody Rhodes, Andrew Schultz. Okay, or respect. Curtis, 50 Cent, and Jason Momoa. I mean, look at this cast. And I mean, it just looks so much fun. So yeah, between this and, like I said, seeing that trailer for Mortal Kombat a little bit ago, I am Mortal Kombat 2. I'm ready for these games. And like I said, between, in its own right, obviously Sonic in its own right, and the Mario movies in their own right, we've gotten good video game adaptations or adaptations, if you will, or whatever. If these two movies are as good as they're looking right now, the video game curse may be officially dead. Not to say it, of course, that somebody could still make a sucky one, but yeah, that just looks like so much freaking fun. So, okay. All right, next we have, the last one we have of this long trove, unless something else has popped on. And as a side note, a lot of these have come because it's I'm assuming because it's also CinemaCon is going on. So, which is where the basically movie chain theaters owners and all that, all the big companies, Warner Brothers, Disney, Lionsgate, Sony, yada yada yada, they're presenting all their stuff. This is stuff we got coming out in the next year or two. This is what we want to put into your theaters and get on all the get on all your screens. So basically to get people hype. And I believe there's also stuff about like from theaters, concessions and all that stuff, the buckets and all that. But it's mainly, this is what we got. Sometimes they show a good look at an upcoming movie a few years away. Sometimes they show an entire movie early for the people attending. Sometimes it's new trailers being dropped, so I'm guessing these trailers have also been dropped, and they've decided to drop them. Which I believe, I believe the last day is Disney, and there's a lot of speculation there may be an Avengers Doomsday trailer that is shown there. Now, of course, would that mean we, as the public, would also get it? Who knows? But anyways, I digress. The last thing we have right now is a gameplay trailer for Echoes of Aincrad. As I've said before, I love Sword Art Online. So let's go ahead and check this out.
I keep having that nightmare with the terrifying monster. It's horrible.
You'll need to level up and enhance your equipment if you want to get stronger.
Alright, useless.
Ready?
I do find it interesting. Okay, yeah, again.
We all need to work together and help each other get out of this nightmare.
Characters. And like you're kind of also in.
Let's show them how well we work together.
Universe at large is Argo.
We have to stand and fight.
Good.
After all, stronger the enemy, greater the challenge.
Okay. Again, PS5. Gotta get a PS5. Alrighty, so let me quickly, before I end this Trove, let me just take a general look and see if there's anything that's dropped in the last however long I've been making this video. Okay, no, I guess Disney is today. So we got a final trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu. I see that just popped up, and let's see. I don't know what that is, but the 20th Century Fox movie called The Dog Stars. So let's check that. And let's see. Okay, wow. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes hasn't even gotten it up. I beat Rotten Tomatoes. Jeez. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah, it's something that was just released. So Excuse me. Alright, yeah, that looks like the main things that are popping up right now. Like, so there might be something else that comes up, but... And then we'll do it in a separate video, but... Disney... Okay, yeah. Avengers Doomsday, Toy Story 4, Star Wars... but don't see any trailers for them. So, we will just go ahead and check out these two Fox from, which is now technically Disney. And, all right. And here we go. Of course.
We've all heard stories of the Mandalorian bounty hunter and a child.
I only hunt Imperial war criminals. I'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
Oh, okay. Of course.
This isn't about
Vader's
revenge.
theme.
It's about preventing another war.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor first.
We're protecting everything the rebellion fought for.
So she is a
luck.
fighter pilot. Zab.
You're gonna need it.
Bobby Freak.
That baby. Strap in.
New Razor Crest.
We need a professional.
Hang on.
What happens when you're not there to protect him?
You good? I'll be right behind you. Go. Go.
Mandalorian, you will suffer. Then it will be his turn.
Monsters. The old protect the young. And then the young. Protect the old. It's time.
Are you scared? You should be.
Good job, baby.
This is the way.
May 22nd. All right. Yeah. I know a lot of people have thoughts as far as the state of Star Wars live action. Overall, I know The Mandalorian season 1 and 2 are loved. Season 3, people have issues with it, and I mean, I get it. Book of Boba Fett, first watch, I was like, oh my god, what is this? After, rewatching it with seeing other YouTubers, like a condensed version with it, other than a couple things, it wasn't so bad, but it could have been much better. And, when the best 2 episodes were basically Mandalorian episodes, that was an issue, Ahsoka, I liked it for what it was. And of course seeing all the Rebel crew in live action, as we got Zeb here as well. So overall, I mean, I've still, I like what we've gotten in Star Wars, and of course animated wise, like as now we have Maul Shadow Lord going on, which I have to watch episodes 3 and 4. I mean, I still think Star Wars is in a good place overall. I mean, and fans love it, but obviously, after the sequel trilogy, and like I said, not having a great reception because of Book of Boba Fett, mixed Ahsoka, and I almost forgot Alkalite for a minute. So yeah, that kind of taints my statement because Alkalite was. Now again, maybe if I rewatch Alkalite, maybe I'll appreciate it a little bit more. But Alkalite obviously was kind of a death knell for a lot of people's hope in Star Wars. Even though I saw where they were going, and again, there were potential. But we have, and I'm sorry, my brain's going through all these things now. But then again, we had like Skeleton Crew, which was something completely different and so much fun. So, when they announced basically that they, instead of a season 4 of The Mandalorian, we were going to be getting The Mandalorian Grogu, I know that also might have rubbed people the wrong way a little bit, but at the same time, others might have been like, well, based on how things are, I don't know if I would have watched a whole nother season. So, a movie. Good. And I guess how this does will really give a feel for where the fandom is as far as Star Wars in general. And we also have Starfighter coming out, which is the Ryan Gosling led movie. And again, after Ryan Gosling's a great actor, in general over the years, but especially like I never saw Drive. I know a lot of people. Is it Drive? Yeah. Like Drive, or it's one of those like transporter type movies. But yeah, I think it's Drive. Liked him in that. What was frack? I'm forgetting the name of the movie he was in as the stunt double for Aaron Taylor Johnson, and then he got caught up. But I know a lot of people enjoyed that movie, and I really enjoyed his Ken and Barbie, and then like I said, Project Hail Mary. Great performance again, where he's the main character of the movie overall, one of the few humans that, by himself mainly for most of the movie, that speaks to his talent. So I'm really interested to see what his role and performance in Starfighter is going to be, which, as there's a kid involved, the only real pictures we've seen are him and this kid. And, people are thinking like, we're getting Mandalorian Grogu. Are we going to get yet another lone wolf and cub type thing or whatever, which again, if it's done right, it's done right. It's good. But yeah, I mean, again, the first teaser for Mandalorian Grogu, I was like, Then the last trailer we got, I was like, okay. And then, this does get me a little more hyped to return to that world and, know that we still have Filoni's movie supposedly coming. I mean, Ahsoka season 2, Filoni's Mandoverse movie and all that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going into it. I mean, I'm going to see it, obviously, when it comes out, because I love Star Wars, just like I love Marvel and many other, geeky properties. So, yeah, there's that. So, now, again, unless something pops up in the next few minutes, again, as I guess Disney it did do theirs today, I was thinking it was tomorrow, because Star Wars, owned by Disney, 20th Century, formerly Fox, now 20th Century Studios, which this next movie is by, also owned by Disney. So let's go ahead and take a look at Dog Stars. I think it's what it was called. Yeah, the Dog Stars. Always when you get a puppy, that's always so cute.
Hey, come here.
Is that your mom?
So what'd you do before the world ended?
Oh, okay. The world ended.
I was kissing my wife, playing with my dog, wondering every day how I got so lucky.
Oh, okay.
You gotta have something to haunt you, right? Otherwise, you might get lonely.
We were born before the wind. We have no idea what's out there. What do you expect to find? Happy people everywhere. The world that was doesn't exist. It's just us trying to hold on to what was. And everyone else. This world fits you, Bang. Wake up, defend, survive. There's gotta be something better than this.
The dream.
I gotta hear it. I don't have to feel it.
Yeah.
We have to stay alive.
I don't like the feeling of wondering whether or not you're going to come back. It takes a lot of faith to keep searching.
Okay. August. All right, so looks like we have another post-apocalyptic kind of zombies infected fair. Of course, you see the main character. He has his dog. Again, beloved. Kind of like I was saying. There's with Mandalorian. People are like, the whole lone wolf and cub thing, but kind of similarly, a man and his dog type thing. And now in the again, some type of apocalypse, which I have to say, of course, kind of brought up to mind. Where's my brain? Will Smith, the vampire / zombie infected, however you want to put it, because from what I understand, the book is much different than the movie. Why am I forgetting the title right now? Not Last Man. Anyways, but I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about. Will Smith movie has a dog avoiding the infected vampires, whatever they are. It'll probably come to me like right after I stop recording. But anyways, all right, so we'll give it one more quick check to see if anything interesting has been dropped in the last few minutes. And this is the thing about when, there's CinemaCon and, big movie events and everything. So, of course, Comic-Con and, other things like that. So, okay, updates and stuff, but I don't think there's anything else that's gonna pop down in the next few minutes. Halo and Dezia. Huh. Okay, which I'm guessing the new Halo game. I might look at that separately. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna leave it right there. Sorry, just taking one more look. Sony out. So they did talk Resident Evil on the Sony one the other day. I need to look at the breakdowns.
In Marvel Comics,
see what has been talked about. I mean, I've seen a couple of the headlines, but anyways, I'm rambling right now, so that is it. Those are my reactions to that trove of trailers. I will try to remember to put timestamps down below in case you want to skip around to see certain trailers. But hey, watch them all. Why not? Watch my reactions, whether they're out there or just kind of like dull to the trove that is before us. But as always, feel free to share, subscribe. Feel free to give me a like if you like my content. Those who have subscribed and still watch, I appreciate it so much. Be sure to hit that notification button so you know when I do drop something new. If you feel so inclined, leave a comment about your thoughts on any of the trailers that we watched together, my reactions, suggestions, and as always, thanks for watching. Peace.